Okay. That's done. Okay. Is there any point to being here anymore? Or no? Any point to being here? Going back here? Oh. In a time when 1,000 kingdoms ruled over Eldraea, when magicians offered their services on every street corner, when no one had heard of the 7 true kings, and when Ether was still called Mana, in that time there lived a being of which there was only one in the whole world. But it was, nevertheless, known and infamous in every corner of Eldraea. All cultures tell about it, mostly in a very similar form. This creature could sense the imminent death of people, because it fed on their mana. With a spell, it solidified the ether that a deceased person lost and absorbed it before it could flow into the maelstrom. For this reason, the creature was considered a harbinger of death, and its sightings were regarded as a bad omen. It had many names. Some called it the Grim Reaper, others the Death Abbot, but in most parts of the world it had a more romantic name that was meant to disguise the true intentions of this monster and put people at ease. Because the deceased withered like flowers after being drained of ether, the creature was called Mana Flora. Because I have now read that, I have no doubts that I am going to encounter this Mana Flora. I have few to no doubts that I will encounter it. Okay. Saving. Why? Okay. No map for this place? Okay. Very well. That's not a door. That's definitely not a door. This is, though. For sure. Okie dokie. There's a door here. This is just a door for looking around, right? Yeah. Okay. The vine, for the vines to grow this big, there has to be, yeah. Usually raise the prices, but because of you, I'll make an exception. Okay. Well, there's not really anything here for me to, yeah, sell all of these, I guess, because they're not really worth anything anymore. I haven't ever had to use these, but in the case that I do, 25, I think I can get rid of 10, at least 10 of those. Probably get rid of rid of 8 of these. Rid of 8 of these. Rid of 4 of these. 7 of these. 4 of these. 4 of these. What? Those are always a keep. Almost screwed that up. Sell all of those. Haven't had to use them in a while. So I figure they're probably not going to be worthwhile to use. Repair kit, exchange parts, elixir, heals all HP and TP. Ambrosia heals all HP. Nectar heals all MP. Okay. And of course, well, 26 of these is a little excess. Little bit excess. I already have a falchion. Great. So I can sell that, right? Because I already have one. Yeah. Okay. Let's head out. Let's head outside then. Where do we need to go? Talk to Tormund. After finishing preparations, the gates of Nissa, enter the Ograne grottos to the rolling fields and help Madeline. Okay. Through the rolling fields. Oh, over there. Okay. Because there's two different Ograne grottos entrances. What was the map to get past here again? Through here again? Right, over there. Okay. Did I get all of the hidden treasures in here? I have to actually ask that because I don't know. 0 is a 3 berry treasures. Great. Is it over here? No. Could be right over here. Yep. Buckethead's right there. No. Oh, I don't want to have to fight these idiots, dude. What are they weak to again? Earth. Okay, well they're not resistant to fire, so I'm gonna do fire. Angry gibberish. Angry gibberish. No, sneaky step. A mind break. Oh. Weak to that. Oh, I can't use it on an enemy. They can't be canned anyway. Great. So that switch was useless. Oh well. Oil slash. Kaboom. Fire thrust. Goodbye. Metal dagger. Earth drums. Switch over to her. Heal Lene. 124 health. Fire thrust. I guess. Inflicted heavy, sure. Won't last long though. Yeah. go that way, and then there's some secret spots. Some secret spots, but I don't go through the secret spots here. Dang it. Oil slash. Farseer. Angry gibberish. Earth drums. Fire thrust. And then dark spear, I guess. And then power pierce. Yep. Miasma skull. Of course. Fire thrust. Earth drums. Oil slash. Metal dagger. Fire thrust. Cross slash. Alright. Sure. The vicious fiend I was talking about lies ahead. It's too strong even for you, but if you feed it this berry, you might stand a chance. Develop this berry for strong monsters like that. It weakens their body by a lot. Incosibin berry. I figured there was going to be some kind of catch here. Okay. It's just perma. Okay. Oil slash. Weak to earth, sure. Metal dagger. Nice. Good job. Let's move on. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh wait, hold on. Gotta check this. Okay. Okay, for purity 1, P, one thing, and that. Ah. In the west of Ograne, it's an alpha male. I've heard that all other enemies in the area disappear when it spawns. Secondly, people say a goblin takes its stroll somewhere in the northeast of Ograne. Apparently, it hates all goblins and wishes they were dead. Maybe it won't appear until all the other goblins are gone. Okay, so... what was it? The west? Alpha male, all other enemies in the area disappear when it spawns. People say a goblin takes its stroll somewhere in the northeast. Apparently, it hates all goblins and wishes they were dead. Okay. So I need to kill all other goblins in that area. Or at least all goblins in general. Okay. Why is there more than one, dude? Gotta get away from this thing. Nope, happening. Okay. Alright. Okie dokie. How do I get to that? Okay, eventually Ograne Grottos must open up, right? Because I have no way of getting to that. Right? There's clearly a way to get there. Job, let's move on. How am I supposed to get there? Huh. That is strange indeed. Oh, I should be paying attention to this for... 2 is purity 4 is pretty good. Okay. We chose the side path. That's fine. Okay, I can't understand them. So can't even get into their village, I guess, because of that. Great. Okay. Who would have expected ruins so deep inside Ograne? Whoa, what madness! What does it say here? By the gods, I knew it. Nissa didn't sink by any misfortune. These ruins are the proof. They serve as an entrance to the bottom of the crater. However, they were built in time before Nissa's demise, so the builders knew exactly what would happen to Nissa. Does that complete the job? We're not in Nissa yet, silly. Silly? Wait a second. Is that a hidden switch? Okay. The gate opened. There are 3 more gates. If the inscription here is to be believed, the switches are scattered all across Valandis. You're expecting us to find them all? Of course. Money is not an issue. Do I really have to repeat myself? According to the text, there is a switch in Roland, the Fjord Woods, and Perpetua. What do you think, Glenn? Should we go through this trouble? We already traveled a lot, so we might as well be on the lookout for these switches. Wonderful. Then I'll wait here. You want to wait here? I think Glenn meant we're going to look for the switches on the side. That could take weeks or months. We may never find them. No problem. I'm practicing waiting. It's one of the virtues of any good scientist. So, I wish you good luck. Somehow, I feel sorry for her. Maybe we should look directly after all.